Good afternoon, my name is Iñaki Lustiza and I'm going to talk about underemployment and unemployment in Mexico. Mexico has an active economic population of 61 million people, and of these 61 million people, about 2.5% are unemployed. This is a historically low statistic, but this is still a very bad number, because that's about 1.635 million people, and that's 1.65 million people that is not generating money, that is not contributing to the GDP, and that is not living a good life. They are not progressing like human beings, like in their life, in their ambitions, and that needs to be changed somehow. The government is actually trying to solve the problem of the unemployment with policies like the Beca Benito Juárez, which is an economic assistance to students which receive about 4,000 pesos each 2 months. But this won't actually solve the problem, because the actual problem is that there is not enough jobs available for the people. There are not enough companies investing here in Mexico to give jobs to the people. And the most affected by this are actually the young people. The statistics says that about 4 of each 10 unemployed people in Mexico are between the ages of 20 and 29 years old, which is actually really bad, because the young people is the people that is going to help this country improve, to become a better country, to be more economically stable and powerful. But they are not being given this chance by the companies and by the government, because there is just not enough investment in this country. And this leads to the bigger problem of this country, which is underemployment. It is said that of that economically active population of 61 million, about 6% of them are underemployed, which means that they are in jobs that are not fitting to their capabilities, or they are not receiving enough money for the things that they can do that are not really common in the job market. And and this is actually a big problem, because people invest a lot of money in education so they can in the future get a high paying job, and here in Mexico they are not finding those high paying jobs. They are finding jobs that ask for the things that they know, the things that they studied for, but are not actually paying them for the value of those knowledge. And also, a lot of people that study won't find jobs fitting their knowledge. They will be forced to work in something of lower requirements, which means they won't get the money that they were expecting when they decided to study what they studied. And also, the biggest problem in this country is the job informality. 66.4% of the people that are economically active, which means more than 30 million people, are working in informal jobs, which means they are not protected by the law. They are not giving basic needs like the insurance, medical insurance. They are not protected by the government, so they can actually complain about having unfair salaries. They can't just go and sue the company because they don't give them their salary. So sometimes they just don't get paid and they can't do nothing about it. So this is actually the biggest problem in this country, not just the unemployment, but more the underemployment and the informality of the jobs. So I think that the only way to solve this problem is actually investing in more companies, that they come here and actually give jobs to the Mexican people, which are protected by the law and are given fair wages. So the problem of informality could go away if a lot of big companies and international companies that are well established in the world come here and start giving the jobs to the people that need them. And this is all about this topic. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.